Hello, and welcome back to this Trails Through Daybreak Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In today's episode, we've got a bunch of shit to do. We learned that we're going to be travelling somewhere new to escort a film crew some rest of the time, but we've got the evening to do some stuff. So, first things first, we're actually going to head to the Sidon district and look to buy some kebabs. We're going to use our free time to hang out with a certain bracer as well, but we've got some things to do, so let's try and find this kebab van. Where's the kebab van? My guess is it would be here. Nice.
Something? Hey, welcome.
Late night kebab. We'll buy these.
Thanks, pal.
Get them eaten up. Item. Boom. Cooking. Kebab.
I am stuffed. I am stuffed.
Loves to eat. And then let's go to, first and foremost, the Tyrell district and head to a Spirit Cinema. And we have one option. Let's do. We can watch a movie. Can you?
Thank you for your visit today.
What's playing right now? Not sober curious.
Will soon begin.
So this is the other thing. We're gonna go this side of heaven.
Please proceed to the entrance.
So what we're gonna watch. Tickets for that. P200 mirror. Obviously purchase. Let's grab a seat. Okay, so Sean is a doctor in training who works at a general hospital in Ankerville. After a major traffic accident occurs on the autobahn that connects the Ankerville to Edith, the hospital is filled with scores of injured patients. To travel for resources, the hospital staff make the hard decision to assign priority to certain patients. To Sean, this idea is revolting. The very notion of prioritizing one life over another makes him sick to the stomach. And after scanning the priority list, he reaches a boiling point, culminating in a head-to-head confrontation with his supervisor, Dr. Brown.
What the hell is this? Why was that girl they just brought in pushed to the back of the list? With the flick of a pen, you decided her fate. Do you get a kick out of holding people's lives in the palm of your hand?
Pull yourself together. You aren't a bright-eyed student anymore. The probability of us saving that girl is slim to none. Triage exists so we can save as many lives as possible. Open your eyes to reality.
Screw reality! At least give me an emergency medical tent I can use. I'll save that girl. Even if I have to do it myself.
The drama. I do like the fact that the cinema is such a thing in this game. It's quite funny, really. And who's going to be there with us but... Great, just who I wanted to find here. Good to see you, Spriggan. Dishwari. You're not gonna lecture me here too, are you, Inspector? Just came to take in a movie all by myself. That's it, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I didn't say I thought you were. Besides, I'd rather not spend this precious downtime I've got giving everybody grief if I can help it at all. Well, it's good to hear. Not gonna catch me complaining. From the looks of things, it seems like you had to scramble to catch the last showing tonight. Pretty much. I was in the running around dealing with so many cases and accidents tonight that before I knew it, it was almost closing time. You must really like your movies to go to this much trouble to make it here anyway. I suppose. I'd also really wanting to watch this movie in general as a medical drama. Gave me a lot to think about as a parent. Made me wonder if what I would do if my daughter ever wound up like the little girl does that the intern takes in. Didn't realize you had it in you to be so sentimental. And that's what what's that supposed to mean? Van's conversation in the theatre continued for a brief period. Soon enough, the thing. Looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Certainly will. And we get a dishwari up as well, which we'll take. Ooh, we got a menu. Just going to be watch movies. Yes, 3 movies watched. Then we get some tarot bombs, which we'll take, obviously. Okay. Noise. Glad that we got that little thing from heaven, which is good. Okay, then we've got a free time to spend with someone, so let's go to to-do list. free time, we're actually going to spend it with Fee. A rainy night's drink. Begin. Van decided to stop by Bumotti's during his nightly patrol. Oh, Van, darling, welcome. Which Bumotti are you looking for tonight? The informant or the bartender? I can pull double duty if you're feeling a little bit needy, too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is why I'm here for, by the way. If you could have a quick drink while out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you the perfect drink for the dark, rainy night. We happen to have an unusual customer today. An unusual customer who... Yes, of course. Hey, Van. Want to sit with me tonight? Here you are. It's called Rainy Blue, perfect for tonight's weather. Have fun, you two. It's a nice drink. Yeah. You okay to be out drinking? I may still look like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. How about you? 24. I don't want to hear any comments about it. I'm not that old. You're telling me not only makes me want to do it even more. Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well. Cheers. Sure, here's to making friends. Van and Fee shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. After 10 minutes of drinks... Come on, you barely had anything. Don't tell me you're blackout drunk already. I'm not. I just felt a little sleepy there. You don't gotta force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I ain't gonna look after you if you do black out. I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. Familiar with what a truly embarrassing drunk looks like, I can keep myself from falling into the same rut as Sarah. Sarah, as in Valstein, the Purple Lightning? A former Jaeger turned A-rank bracer, just like you. She also had something to do with Class 7 if I remember right. I guess it's her job to be well informed. She started out as our class teacher, now she's both my master and my partner of sorts. Anyway, come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Reen, Laura, and the others on my birthday too. Master and partner, huh? Do you have someone like that? Sort of master, yeah, but not partner. Not any different, not that different at the end of the day, though. I wouldn't be where I am without him. But that tie's been cut now. I see. Anyway, it's enough about me. You got something you want to ask, yeah? Since you went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. Should have guessed you'd figure it out. Zin told me something right before I arrived at the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Creel. Interesting. You were there for it, right? With the Kruger girl I met at the park? We were. Guys, it's not surprising you want to hear about what happened. We might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. Van started telling Fee about what happened in Creel, making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. Told and intently listening to Fee about what occurred in the village and everything related to Ada. I see. Ada. She never changed. She always played the role of big sister, even back with our old crew. I definitely saw her as one. She was probably happy to have her little sister with her for the last moments. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. Yeah, you do that. Still want to keep in touch with the guys from... You still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? A bit, at least. I lost contact with them for a few years after what happened to the boss. But they're still family to me. I keep in contact with them from time to time, after everything settled down. That's good. Heard her in there, the Jaeger King, somehow involved in the whole war deal with Erobonia. Probably shouldn't pry. But Frida from the Warriors of Kruger, I like to talk to her about Ada. And in general too, it'd be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not. Very looked like she wanted to talk to you too. That's good to hear. Probably have to wait until things calm down though. It'll be nice to get to talk to one of Ada's other sisters. Alright, when I meet her, my dad... You okay there? Well, guess that was the end of that conversation. She said she'll only take a short nap, so I guess I'll leave her be. She received the word of Fee had woken up shortly after.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Spriggan.
Nice. Fee's connection stage. When I'm learning to know something new about them, agility's gone up. As has ours, which is nice. Okay. That's what we wanted. We're gonna head towards... Riverside. I think that's the plan. We would head to the subway entrance.
Taking off now.
There should be a mission here. Speak to this girl. What's a kid doing out at this time? She ain't even got an umbrella on her. Can't just ignore her. I'll see what's up. Hey, what you doing out this late without an umbrella, kiddo? Promise me you ain't missing that much by sticking around this boring spot.
Mister, my little sister and I were playing and I dropped my sister's ties in the river and I can't find them.
Well, that's something important then. Don't think you're gonna find much at all with this dark out. Take and let you in and come back when it's daytime. Maybe when it's not raining so hard. You'll catch a cold if you stick around.
I have to find them right now. I've been searching for them for so long and I've got to find them.
You're stubborn. Reminds me of someone I know. Just take her back home myself if I wanted to. I'm sure I can persuade her to leave. Might be easy to help her find her down things. Obviously, accept. So, we've got one for Layla. Okay, guess I'm stuck with you since I made a mistake for asking what's up. Hope you find the hair ties. Yeah, I don't work for free. I don't take money from kids, so I'm gonna cut you a deal. Give up and then for now, come back another day, then no dice. Alright, deal's a deal. Let's hope. Where did you drop them? The river was so full of water, it got washed away. They're this way. The river's flooded recently. Guess I'm following her anyway. We're gonna have to fight something. So what are we doing down here? Sure, hair ties should probably be in the back. Come on, let's get looking. And by the way, she's just a kid, sweet one on that. Don't know if she's trying to play you. There's monsters in the sewers, I better be careful.
Okay, time to get to work.
Okay, so we've got a mission here. We've got to head to there. We're probably going to have to fight some things, which is fine, of course. And there's going to be some warriors on the way, but we're fairly strong.
Next, let's get to work. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
It's going to be fairly easy, seeing as how strong we are.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Combat over. Processing data.
Processing data. I could definitely fight all of these pretty much by myself.
Beginning engagement. Brace
You
yourself.
picked the wrong guy to fight. Looks like the gang's all here. Gotcha. Next.
They don't even hurt me in the slightest, which is interesting.
One more.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there's some drones.
Be sure to keep your distance.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Bam, bam, bam.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of. Combat over. Processing data.
Bum, 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 bum.
Take the sun. One more.
Easy money.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Right, let's see what's up here. Okay. Let's cross the bridge. We're going on an adventure. Don't worry about me. They ignore her. She's gonna end up being a monster, isn't she? What the hell? Okay, shit.
Activating shards.
Bring it on. Brace it.
Do the chrono impact.
Perimeter unlocked.
Definitely took out 2 of them, which is good. Water cannon's gonna be fine.
Chance.
We'll do a
Full boost. Go all out.
spark boost. Delays them as well.
Give them your all.
That impeded them, which is nice. Oh. Earthbreaker's okay. Ooh. I mean, I'm okay with getting hurt, to be honest.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Boom. Easy money. The Deadly Lance coming in through there.
Mister, you're strong.
Told you not to run off. There's monsters. Stick close to me. What's going on? I think that she's not actually a human. I reckon she's just a monster. She's a siren of some sort. Nice, and go down.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Combat over. Processing data.
Go, go, go. Forward.
Gotcha.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Good work, guys.
Okay,
We
so
all
that-
in one piece.
The next one is here. Nope, we've got something there. But I think, whatever it is, I reckon she's going to turn out to be. They're not here, let's keep going. Sure, we're going the right way, you're pretty chill with all the monsters around. Just letting my feet guide me. Lots of water last time. I haven't had dad pour in months. Let's get back to the brush tracks. Why are you trying to get me to the end? River is so full of water, I washed away my hair ties. Came all the way to the end. Scary thing at the end of the tunnel. Okay, whatever. I feel like I'm starting to poke holes in your story, but I'm going to wait here until dawn. Show me the scary thing. There's definitely some shittery about.
All here.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
I mean, actually managed to get me for one there.
Processing data.
That's fine. Okay, we're going to go this way. We'll take the heal.
That hits the spot.
More to get the EP back, to be honest. Right. And we've got to destroy all the boxes whilst we're here. Okay, there's definitely something at the end here. Doo-doo. Ah. I can't get them back with a scary guy in here. You can see how scary this would be for a kid. You can get them back once I got rid of it. Don't get hurt.
Activating shards.
A chance.
So this is probably...
To get the upper hand.
Feels like this is probably going to be a...
A chance.
Activating skill.
Why did that not work? Bam, that's
Bring
fine.
it on.
Shadow Sphere again.
Activate there.
Nice, chrono boost. And we delay it. Fine with this.
A chance.
Get a 0. What's my most powerful thing? Probably a plasma sphere. Boom.
Here goes.
Okay, we'll do a Vandalize Raid just for the sake of it.
Pay for that.
Boom.
Here goes.
Limiter unlocked. Full boost. Go all out.
Bam. I'm going to make sure to win a heal on this next one, which is good.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
But it keeps on taking out my ability to do
Here goes.
stuff, which is slightly annoying.
Here goes.
Okay. Firebolt, it's fine.
Here goes.
We're healing pretty well. It's going to give me the thing I wanted.
You'll pay for that.
Activating drive.
Eat this.
Bam. Terrifying cry. We're all good.
Bring it on.
Attack again. Are you going to stun? Can't move. Nice.
Chance.
Oh, we haven't even got the ability to use
To get the upper hand.
arts. Bam. Bam.
Cypher, eat
All
this.
out.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Oof, didn't work.
A chance.
Activating skill.
And we overkilled him. Okay. Some stuff. Ooh, fortune. We got a new quartz. Mister, it's so cool. Thank you for getting rid of the hairs. I should be right in here. I don't trust this kid. Here they are. These are Laura's hair ties. I wasn't lying. Maybe, but we weren't entirely honest. They're still pretty clean. Handmade. Looks like a lot of effort got put into them. So you can tell me the down here. We had a big family trip that day. My sister and I swapped handmade hair ties with each other. It's really, really rainy, and I lost them. Laura's been so sad this whole time. Won't give them back. Something someone told me. Yeah, you're right. I'm really sorry, mister. Please take this. I'm counting on you. Huh? She drags me all the way down here and she dumps more work on my legs. Guess I'll go back to the surface for now. Received handmade hair ties. Creepy ass girl. Fresh air. Of course it's still raining. Is she? Who you, mister? She doesn't look like the other girl, maybe a little younger. Got the wrong person. What are they holding? I picked them up a bit ago. Figured they might as well look for the owner. Start looking. Look just like them. Could you tell me more about where you found these? Sure. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Laura and this is my daughter. I'm Van from Arkhide. You said your name was Laura. Here's Laura's hair ties. I lost them. Miss my father has been sad this whole time. Do you recognise them? My twin sister Lila lost them 20 years ago. Today is her 20th anniversary of her death. She's a motherfucking ghost. Okay, there we go. Some scary shit. Mere coincidence? It's 20 years ago, dark cloudy day just like today. My whole family came here. Struck by a tremendous downpour, and then the flooding was kid was talking about. I survived, but she wasn't so lucky. The last memento of hers can never find out where those hair ties were. Give these back to the rightful owner. Creepy as fuck.
They're so cute. They look good on me. Definitely suit you.
Apologise, thank you for being considerate. Never feel guilty about this. If I hadn't been so mad of her losing hair ties, she might be alive today. Wherever she is now, she must hate me. Probably doesn't mean much. I think your sister would hate you or hold a grudge. She's more worried about them getting back so you wouldn't be sad. Imagine her trying to cheer me up. She was always so full of life. That sister I remember. God, this is creepy ass shit. Please take a token of my gratitude. We'll take the vitality droplet, of course. Have a good one.
That takes care of that.
Oof, creepy ghost shit. And we get a little bit of grey and raw. Gonna get boosted a little bit, which is nice. Okay, creepy ass girl is being creepy. We've got no more free time, I don't believe. No, so our only things are to go and talk to some people. So let's go to and finish our day. Station Street first. Cafe Ota. Oh, I should look to put in that fortune onto one of the guys.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
I mean, I quite like the idea of that one. What if I put fortune? It takes her attack down slightly, but... Let's give us a little bit of gale. I don't know where to put this. We're gonna go with that. New shots.
Switching to maintenance mode. Switching to maintenance mode.
I don't know, we're gonna do that for now. Right, let's go speak to this first.
You stay right there. Very rude to try and slink off the second you see someone you know.
Was just being mindful. Don't want to bother you two.
Your timing's actually perfect. I was just telling her how I ran into you guys earlier. We can get through the story faster with you here.
That's not... Fine, I guess I can chat with you guys for a sec.
Trust you to sit next to Fee instead of me. Is she more your type?
It's because she's the one who invited me over. Don't look too hard into things.
I'm kidding, though you'll forgive me for being a bit suspicious when seemingly only employ younger women now.
Didn't hire any of them willingly. I told you that already. You'd much rather I'd work alone if I can help it.
I know. Easy for your shady work to happen when there's no witnesses at all, right?
There ain't nothing shady about my work. I got standards and I ain't about to forgo 'em.
That's why you're always trying to avoid me.
No, that's a whole different issue.
Third wheeling's no fun. That wasn't... Sorry, I didn't want you to see me like that. Oh, I could listen to this all night. Not everyone gets to see beauty blades like this.
We're done now.
Zine wasn't kidding about the two of you getting along. I'm not too sure how to put it.
We've just known each other for a long time. That's all there is to it.
Yes, that's right. Oh, and pry, but you two avoiding it so much only makes me more curious. Guess I'll figure out the rest on my own. Thanks for giving me something else to enjoy while I'm in Calvard.
Guild needs to stop looking towards smartasses for help, I swear. First is Kitty, and now you.
You know her too?
Take of the Guild's had an eye on her for a while now.
Of course, especially considering who her current family is. But she's only here in Calvard as a student right now. We have no intention of interfering in her affairs.
Yeah, I'm taking that with one big grain of salt, especially when Zin's involved. Still don't know why you're pawning the jobs off me when y'all have so many resources on hand.
Never have too many. We'll still be short in the long term. Hate to agree, but she's right.
Man. Well, thanks for the invite. I'll get out of your hair now.
Sure thing. I learned a lot from talking with you. We'll have to sit down together again sometime.
No promises.
Would you rather I not third wheel next time and leave you two alone?
Not what I meant.
Fee. I'll stop teasing her now before she gets angrier. Bye, Van. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Wouldn't surprise me if we did. Giggity goddamn. Right. Opens.
I can handle any maintenance.
Must have flies. Open slots. Can I open any of these? I doubt it. Gosh darn. But what we can do is check out plugins. Set plugins. I might change out some of these other stuff. Melt we've got here. I'm going to go ahead and open this and open this. Nice. Undeniably a good thing. I feel like we should move over to a different one now for the other. Feels like this might be a good one for your boy to have. So I'm going to move over to Shade. And okay. Let's go.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
You're welcome. Always here. Right, and then our next one is stay to Tyrell and head to its Spirit Cinema.
Taking off now.
And then we're going to head upstairs and have a little conversation with Dingo. Gonna watch a movie? I'll take along if you want. Not the first choice for company for a lady killer like you. Hey Van, no, just found myself passing while thinking about some things. Film festival coming up in Thorbred is shaping up to be a messy one. You're telling me if there wasn't enough attention on it after Messidums got canned, we got those sterling notes to deal with. You had to give us a tough job, didn't you? So, if it is, I knew you could handle it. That's why I referred you. Shouldn't be all that bad out there. I promise to hook you guys up with some decent 4 SPGs for your trouble while you're there. I appreciate it. I'm just impressed you know such a famous actress. Guess that comes from being such a hotshot reporter, but still, how'd you two even meet? Nira and I happen to share a minor connection, that's all. Wouldn't say we're friendly or anything along those lines. She's quite an impressive person, though, I'll grant you that. Hell yeah, she is. Already on top of the movie world at her age. With those looks and the acting chops to back him up, she's more than belongs. Not talking about any of that, I'm more talking about her personality. She's an incredibly tenacious young woman with an equally strong will. More than people give her credit for. I'm sure you've noticed too. Yeah, I guess you could say I have. I'm sure a lot of things have to do with her whole background and how.
There you are, Dingo. We've been looking all over for you.
Hey, Morel, what is it this time? She really can't get enough of you, can she?
You're the Spriggan. What are you hanging around with Dingo again? Are you two like a thing?
Does it look like that? Some reporter you are.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't think you're a good enough man for Dingo, that's all. As for you, Mr. Fessup, what have you been pursuing all this time, huh? What could you possibly be so big that it has so much of your attention?
Told you before, it doesn't concern you. Besides, why should I feel obligated to tell someone from a competitor what I'm working on?
You sure didn't seem to be having any trouble talking to him before I showed up. Why can't you tell him and not me? It's not fair, and it's not fair at all.
For the love of Adios, keep me out of this.
If you're here in the theater, could it have something to do with the movie festival?
Say Dingo, did you mention there was a movie you wanted to see? Wish I could take you up on your invitation, but something came up, so I gotta bail. Well, sorry, man. I know it's not exactly the funnest thing watching a movie by yourself. I bet it'd still be good without me.
You're ready to see something? I'll join you. I'm completely free right now, so I'd be more than happy to spend some time with you.
Damn it, Van. What the hell do you have to go do that for? Oh, quit whining. She's a sweetheart when you get down to it. Be a good manner and show her a nice time. Have fun, you two. I'll see you both later. Interesting. And with that, we head back to Old Town, to the office front.
Taking off now.
And then,
Oh no.
let's make our way to Tharabad. Should I call it a night? Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Should probably turn in. We're going to finish up for the day. What's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Always got people running around at our beck and call. Still, who am I to say no to an invitation? So we're gonna learn a little bit more about this.
Glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Yeah, the forecast is clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out at this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves. New and old alike.
Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while though, kitty. Or would you rather I called you Ren Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like. Though I am pretty used to my new name now.
Ren Bright.
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
No need to go out your way just because you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have a current office or anything. And I mean, we were kind of cross paths since, like, with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
So there was, of course, that in the Lost of Reverie, one of the stories revolved around the politician's son. Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter from the Meister, huh? Where does time go?
Indeed, it really helped me shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping with the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbell.
Yeah, I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of a history on him, too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up.
Oh, the turbocharger. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know.
Hold on, really? I could tell it was pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that.
Well, I heard you were a sopping mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out, so I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up, you know, for old time's sake.
Sheesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. We've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. Just as long as they don't come looking for my help, you and I can handle. But what about those other wackos? No thanks.
You have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're more likely to meet more of them as time goes on.
I'm just a normal upstanding citizen. What'd I do to deserve this?
Protest all you like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking to get her hands on you. Oof, how dreadful.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
Oh boy.
And such a perfect timing, too. Thank you for making the time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
You're Renee's boss, right? I've heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the Flying Swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Kilika Ruran.
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkhide, even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
Haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Roran. It's been, 4 years now? The same goes to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not to be at odds with one another, Miss Bright. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up. Of course, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkhide.
It's getting more like a real tea party every minute.
Maybe I should have invited Sylphie along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
Interesting. Hey, Zin.
I just think that's obvious, Zin. I had hoped you would be more punctual, considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
It's good to see you again, too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but it's been about a year and a half since we last met in person.
Oh, yeah. That was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
All right, I nearly forgot about that.
You nearly forgot? You are something else, kid.
Well, everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that.
Oh, now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. I should have known you already had company.
Now, don't give me the jealous look, Zin. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it.
You two might not be the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me as like not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. You really need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since V got here. We've been in need of the help for a while, I think.
You're extremely well connected, too. I'm told you even have ties to another Tato student. As a matter of fact, we're actually just talking about that before you got here. It's like he fits right in, no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity.
Yes, if you want to know something, Arkhide's your guy. Lay off with the singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? Just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the direwolf or cow, but you're still a major pain in the ass. I can't say I don't get where you're coming from. So, what's the plan? Got a reservation not too long ago from a restaurant named here. You coming, Kilika?
Of course, I think I've played my part here. I see you both again sometime. Take care, Tharabad.
Sheesh, is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? That aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh?
We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer, like my siblings after all. I just do what I can to help and try to offer my knowledge if I know it'll help people I care for. Both in Liberal and in Crossbell. I've been aiding a lot of people here in Calvard too to that list lately.
That's good to hear.
Well, I should be getting home. Estelle and Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. We're counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you.
Do what I can. They want the Brights back in Liberal? You going all the way back there, just like that?
Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. With being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there already, I suppose. Oh, I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little bit more focused.
Think you're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost and trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
Sweet.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again.
Huh?
And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night. Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. and I know she's nowhere near done.
Very interesting.
I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Ren, the true protagonist of the Trails series. Trails through Daybreak. October 10th. Well, no, October 4th. On the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, Finn contacted Nina to confirm that they would be accepting her request. The girls to be in Tharabad in time for morning the next day, which required setting off the night before. As such, all they had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. Aaron just chatting up the police officers. Ooh, what's that note? October 4th, 6:30 p.m.
I want to go to the film festival too. You get to meet famous people, right?
We're not going for fun, you know. It's a real work hours there.
This is quite exciting though. You never know. We really might meet lots of famous people. You're right. We'll be meeting Nina for sure, and she's had a really unique aura, I guess. Thereabouts good 8 hours by car, isn't it? That's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. Thank you, poor lad.
Time for some drink to liven up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot why we renewed your license already. You people couldn't stay serious if your lives depended on it, could you?
I don't know what job you've taken on what job you've taken on that's taking you to Tharabad. Please do take care. God, words, dyslexic, horribly dyslexic.
All right, can't say I'm nervous, but you're taking the wheel till we're out of Edith. Let's see if you put in those driving chops you showed riding red stars around Lungpot into practice. Mi gente, I got this, Ingrid. Red Star, it's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby way more smoothly than a spiky-headed codger like you. This is gonna be the first and only warning, kid. You end up scratching her or veering into a trinket, or veering us into a ticket, and you're gonna be in the trunk the rest of the way. Sweet's really the only thing you're picky about, huh?
The cats and sonas, the essentials of life. It sounds as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine.
Why does someone have to call now? Wait a sec. I'd rather not take this in front of them, but guess I ain't got a choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkhide. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Oh.
Huh?
Damn, didn't think it'd be from a chick.
I really dressed one too.
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
It's cool. Sorry, if you had something else you wanted to run through with me, then this ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can I wait till I get back?
Oh, I see.
Should have given you a call myself, to be honest, but this was a real last-minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me. And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned. I am deeply worried on a personal level too, considering I am charged with your care.
I mean, I'm grateful, but... Anyway, we'll only be away for a few days. Call you once things settle down afterwards. See ya.
Oh, please wait!
Phew,
Who was that?
Why are you all looking at me like that? She doesn't work at some sleazy shop or whatever, okay?
You sure about that? Sounded like she was talking to a favorite customer from where I'm standing.
And what the hell gave you that impression?
I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. Her outfit was really cute too. It looked like a maid outfit, which did make me wonder what her service she provides while being charged with your care.
Let's just get going, okay? And off to Tharabad we go.
I never thought Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the charts. He's really giving Van Arkhide for his money.
Told you I was kick-ass behind the wheel. The only thing I hate more than a smug little shit is a smug little shit with talent. I admit, this really isn't a bad ride. See why you're always raving about her. Smooth, customizable, comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a Red Star kind of guy, but I'm coming around to the Ingrid. I'll make a convert out of you yet. Of the 4 main brands, this is the best of the
I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me.
Burn in hell. Anyway, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be in Therabad by sunrise. Then we can meet up with Nina. Curious to find out what we signed up for.
Me too. Must have involved the Genesis somehow, but that's all we know for sure. Times like these, I wish I could glean more insight from them when they're glowing. Don't go beating yourself up. It's been wondering though, how does the glowing thing even work?
Goddess only knows. Those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like enigmas like artifacts, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe it's a pattern for when they light up. Don't they go off when our matter's pulling shit? Could they be in Therabad? I had my contacts like an address, but they haven't found trace from there. Still, they could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out.
Fingers crossed that isn't the case.
Bet it isn't. Approach is too soft and roundabout for them.
Not to mention, they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least not the one in Therabad. Maybe they had a reason to stop the one in Messeldom since their headquarters are there.
Nah, last I heard they moved out of Messeldom a long time ago. People responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it and started a fire. The whole thing was cancelled as a precaution.
For real?
And here I thought those racist bastards were dying breed. I'll have to wipe the floor with those shit stains.
Say, Van, do you really trust Dingo, don't you? Even if this job is bigger than what we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation.
We gotta go way back. I've known him since I was first starting out as a fixer. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs, I feed him info, I pick up.
Speaking of which, he knows Jack too, right?
You guys are in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters. There's Bumati too. Dingo's definitely the most upstanding one of them, that's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust if you ask me.
Seems really well connected too. He even knows about Nina. Wasn't he arranged for the Force Spriggans in Therabad?
He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances over there. He's got a rep as a journalist who turned down the Fultzer.
Really? But the Fultzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive.
And how did a small-time dude at a gossip man get in the running for that? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. It's gonna be in Therabad starting on the second day we're there to cover the festival. So we ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. I want to go to Dijon.
Didn't mean to yawn so loud.
It's okay to go to sleep if you want to get some shut-eye, you know. Seats are reclined, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure the seatbelt's nice and tight first.
None of us would mind if you got some rest, by the way. Press a number of pit stops already.
Don't worry about me, I'm used to long drives like these. If you really need it that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Works for me, I'm still young, I can actually do all-nighters.
I've been meaning to ask, do people really not drink camel's milk in the Republic? Was this the story about the Melfida that made you want to ask? But that's right, we don't see camels much outside of the Central East.
Did you used to drink it back home or something?
Our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any camels either. I've just had some during our few trips. Tasted so good, it's much thicker than cow's or sheep's milk.
I wonder if it's like Kumi. That's good stuff, dude.
You make me want to try it now.
Camel's milk's supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. Never tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who's allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamins, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also say it's tough to bake with, though, so it's kind of surprising that someone wouldn't try making chocolate with it.
You are an encyclopedia for the weirdest shit, man. You guys hold your asses to Langport because Cal bribed him with sweets too, right? We're so screwed if our Martyr lends his weak points. You make a good point. I guess we do have a lot to learn about how to make even nicer confections to keep him loyal to us.
I can't always be bought, you know. That's what you think.
Changing topics, Nina seems a lovely person on top of her being such a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. She stood her ground even when those monsters showed up. She's not a warrior, but she did have the noble kind of aura to her.
Yeah, quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. Don't think she's from Langport, is she? No, but it's not like every Easterner's part of the world comes from Langport. We got Longley in the Eastern Calvard, and a place like the Eastern Quarter of a Crossbell out west, to name 2 big hubs. And she's deliberately gone out of her way to present herself as more white too. Not judging, to make it clear, but that's got a crawl to make.
I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvard problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our constitution made it possible for all of us to live in harmony with one another. And to a certain extent we do, at least on the surface. Oh, do you mean Nazi racial terrorism that's happening?
Prejudice runs really deep in Calvard. There isn't much over in Langport, but up north, oh boy. You got the white supremacists stuck in Calvard's past who raise some hell with the Easterners. The Central Easterners sometimes too. Things come to a head when Crossbell tried declaring independence and during the economic crisis that followed, but it calmed down some since.
Though, that's only because Calvard's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that that's the case.
Chaos Hayaway's never taking it lying down. They hit come back hard. So there's that. It's not all one-sided. It's a pretty mature take for you. Oh, shut up. I just hate stereotypes, that's all.
I agree with you there. We're all individuals. Just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way. Huh.
Central Easterners have a lot of mirror, so that adds to the friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Calvard's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Verne and Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are.
And it's not just the financial investments. It's well known that one of my great-grandfathers, 3 disciples, has a Central Eastern background. Professor Hamilton, if you know her name. Oh, I've heard of her before. It's sad to think of her, that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of the people who made it. Guess I've still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? Very.
The younger crowd doesn't seem really dwell much on where people come from, though. I say keep it that way as you grow. Us Aldies will be watching over you with pride when we sip our tea.
Van, you're not much older than us, you know.
Don't throw out your back just yet, Gramp. It's the job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smoother ride. You pave your own damn road, and calling me an old fart is bad enough. Cute. Of course he sleeps like that. Man, they're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they are asleep. Hard to believe we used to be like this too. They used to be in the academy together. Interesting.
These are some troubled times, and I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on. But I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way. So you don't go off the rails like I did.
Trails through Daybreak. October 5th.
Yeah.
Hey, finally awake, huh?
Morning, Van. Last night did you, Oh, we're in the Shinran Desert. I read about it in one of my textbooks.
You know, I kinda dig it. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Tharabat in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bushed. You take over, number 3. Sweet Aeneas, how did he pass out right? Like there's nothing. Like he's still in puberty or something.
Rest is important. Conking out on demand is a good skill to have. He really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. There are sure a lot of cars on the road. Must be traveling to the film festival.
No, the old man's starting lags. Nothing stopped me from putting pedal to the metal and seeing how fast this sucker can go.
How about now? Let's just get to Tharabat in one piece, please. According to this map, Van said we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity. That must be Tharabat, all right.
Trails through Daybreak. Yeah, see, Calvard's a lot more interesting because there's obviously racial differences between the most, but simply with how big it is, the districts. Mini nations built within all. October 5th, 8:02 a.m. Al Jumeirah. Of course, we're going to have the Aladdin font.
A waterfall in the middle of town. Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water's pumped straight from the oasis.
Looks like a lot of tourists running through here. Where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right and then pull into the big parking lot. I got a spot booked there. Will do. Alright. Here at last.
Are you gonna be alright? You only slept for an hour.
I'll manage. Used to it at this point. You can tell we're in the desert though. Barely morning and it's already hotter than Gehenna.
It's only gonna get hotter though throughout the day, and nighttime hits the temperature crashes like a bus.
We're meeting our client at noon. Let's say we call off at the casino. In your dreams, kid. We need to check into the inn first. Once we drop off our luggage, it'll be time for us to limber up.
Place where we're staying is in the cultural district, right?
Yeah, if memory serves, it should be,
We want to go that way then.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Okay, so we've got some things to do first. Let's have a little look-see here. I want to look at the shops. If there's things to buy.
That big-ass building must be the place.
Looking to buy something?
We're going to buy a wild kebab. Because of course we are. But let's go towards the cultural district first. Items, cooking, wild kebabs.
Thanks for the grub.
Quite a bunch of gourmet
It's
points.
called the Al Jumeirah Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later. I can't wait to see it up close.
Well, you'll have...
Here is so fascinating.
We're going to see a bunch of stuff here. Oh yeah, I like this place already. All the hustle and bustle, my kind of scene. There's some camels.
Tharabat's famous for its bazaar. Last time I came here, I remember being traditional music and dancing. I'd love to see some of that.
I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff out of them?
That's right, I've read about them before. They're called hookahs, or traditional devices that come from the Central East.
Right, can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check out first. Should be just past the sign over there.
Okay.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
In Hilal.
Ferry, it's good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hala.
This must be where...
Yes, this is where me and the rest of the crew stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Fate has a way of bringing people together. Anyway, welcome to Tharabat, everyone. 2 rooms. I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me.
Glad to hear it. After you.
I see. You're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? You've grown so much in just a year. It's no big deal. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Acne to explain stuff. I feel so bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Reverie is a quick study. I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds. And you're her boss. Make sure you do your job and look after her well. Got it?
Of course. Well, somebody speaks pretty highly of you.
She's always been really nice to me.
It's made for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now. That's it. Diggo says he's done getting us some 4 Spriggans ready. Let's take our time, resolve which ones catch your eye, and then head to Al Jamira Hotel in the Entertainment District by noon.
Sounds good to me. Right, off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Okay, but what we'll probably do is this tomorrow. We'll interim report some stuff in.
That's how it goes.
Nice.
Break up.
Indeed, what are we going to get?
I'll be taking that.
A Sprite. Nice. But I will say to you lot, if you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll do the exploration of
Break, that's all.
Tharbad next time, after we use...
Looking is always free, you know.
Purchase these, purchase this, purchase this, and then let's go ahead.
For more anytime.
We need to learn the skills. Obviously, items. Use this. Learn red garlic hummus.
That was yummy.
Gourmet rank up. Spicy chai tea. Nice, that's nice. Boom. Use kitchen for the red garlic hummus.
Got it. I'll try my hardest. I did a taste test first.
Cooking red garlic hummus.
I am stuffed.
Certainly are, but we'll see you guys next time. Peace and love.